Hello guys, welcome to Psychology of Freedom. So for now, pag-usapan ulit natin all about psychology. Yung typing with alamat, we'll do that next time. So for now, pag-uusapan muna natin ano bang purpose ng relationship. Any kind of relationship, whether relationship man yan sa boss natin, sa family, sa friends, sa katrabaho, or sa intimate relationships. Anong purpose ng naa-attract nating relationship? So we attract people in our lives only for one reason, which is to mirror us, to mirror who we are. So what do I mean? Anong mirror, 'di ba? So let me explain. Halimbawa, naka-attract ka ng narcissist. And syempre, as a narcissist, he or she will act like a narcissist, 'di ba? Entitled siya, wala siyang empathy, take lang siya ng take, all about me, me, me. So you feel invisible sa relationship. And syempre, walang narcissist kung walang caring, empathetic, compassionate na tao. So, ikaw as an empath, na-attract mo yung narcissist and syempre, galit ka, resentful ka na bakit ka naka-attract ng ganung tao. Pero, what I would say is, that's actually a perfect relationship. So, syempre, may violent reaction dyan, di ba? Anong perfect? How is it a perfect relationship? Inabuso niya ako, vinolate niya ako, ginaslight niya ako, hindi niya ako pinakinggan, naubos ako sa kanya. You're right, and talagang justified ka, nakagalitan mo talaga siya, kamuhian mo siya, pero you're gonna miss the whole point of why you attracted that person in the first place. Kasi sabi ko nga, di ba, ang bawat relationship na na-attract natin sa buhay natin, it's a mirror. So, they are our perfect mirror. So, in this case, yung narcissist will reflect back to you kung gaano kababa yung self-worth mo, gaano ka ka-doormat, gaano ka ka-people pleaser, at kung gaano ka ka-willing na i-abandon yung sarili mo for crumbs of love and affection. Diba? Ganyan ang ginagawa ng relationships natin sa atin, especially yung intimate ones. I-reflect nila yung mga broken pieces natin. I-expose nila precisely kung saan tayo wounded. Anong part sa atin yung hindi pa nag-heal, anong part sa atin yung hindi pa integrated. So, imi-mirror nila lahat ng all the parts na we refuse to see in ourselves. Yung mga parts na sinusuppress natin, dinedeny natin. Pero anong ginagawa natin, di ba? We think it's all about them, na marami silang trauma, na marami silang issues, na broken sila, na nagtatrauma dump sila. Pero, we're not checking in with ourselves. Actually, we need to work on ourselves too kasi we are just as broken as them. Kaya nga na-attract natin sila in the first place, di ba? Pero you might say na, kaya lang naman bubaba yung self-worth ko dahil dun sa narcissist. No. It's already there. Nakatanim na dyan yung seeds of unworthiness. Kaya nga inalaw mo yung abuse, kaya nga you allowed that person to walk all over you. Di ba? It's a perfect match. Inner child to inner child, broken to broken. 'Di ba? Dito na i-expose yung inner child nyo pareho na walang self-worth through the relationship. Na magkaiba lang kayo ng approach kasi yung approach niya, siya yung inner child niya manifest as the need to be superior, the need to be admired, the need to be the most important person in the world. Ikaw, yung inner child mo, nag-manifest as the need to people please, the need to be seen as good, the need to be the savior. 'Di ba? May messiah complex ka. So sabi nga 'di ba, it's a twin beggar syndrome. So each one coming with a need. 'Di ba? Hindi whole. Pareho kayong hindi whole. So paano pa mapapakita yung pagmi-mirror sa atin sa relationship, 'di ba? I'll give you more examples. Halimbawa, nagde-demand tayo na maging kind sila sa atin. Pero tayo mismo, we're not kind to ourselves. Or nagde-demand tayo na pakinggan nila tayo. Pero tayo mismo, hindi natin pinapakinggan yung sarili natin. We're disconnected. 'Di ba? Or nagde-demand tayo na pahalagahan nila tayo. Pero tayo mismo, hindi natin pinapahalagahan yung sarili natin. So, we say one thing, but our entire vibe says something entirely different. So, di natin sila masisisi, 'di ba? Mini-mirror lang nila kung paano tayo sa sarili natin on an unconscious level. Diba? Lagi ko sinasabi, it's not what we say. It's how we are energetically. Ano yung ini-embody natin. That's what people absorb. Diba? Pero, ang problema, we're in denial. We think wala tayong problema. Diba? Kasi masakit tanggapin na hindi tayo completely victim. Na co-creators tayo. Na inalaw natin yung ganong dynamic or enabler tayo. Diba? We don't want to face that reality. Kaya we blame. We point fingers. Kasi yun yung madali, diba? Kasi ibig sabihin, hindi natin kailangan magbago or hindi natin kailangan tingnan yung sarili natin or ibig sabihin, we can stay comfortable in our own bubble or in our own victimization. So, ayun. Pero we miss the lesson. We miss the opportunity to heal and become whole. And the good thing is, diba, there's always a good news. Yung mind natin, it always seek wholeness. Diba? Hindi natin nakita yung broken pieces natin sa previous relationship. So, here's another narcissist. Or here's another people pleaser. Or here's another abusive person. Diba? Ganyan ang mind natin. It attracts what it attracts. It doesn't care who. It doesn't care if it's painful. It doesn't care about our comfort. It only cares about our growth and wholeness. So, diba, lagi natin kakampi yung mind natin. Gusto niya mag-heal tayo. Pero not in the way that we like, but in the way that we need, which is through pain. It's only through pain. Pain lang kasi yung magbe-break ng mga defenses natin diba? So, ayan, we need to capitalize on our relationships kasi sila yung magtuturo sa atin. Sila yung magre-reflect sa atin ng mga bagay na ayaw nating makita sa sarili natin or yung mga bagay sa sarili natin na hindi tayo aware. And that can only happen if we're willing to be honest with ourselves. So, how do we do this work? Siyempre, it's always first awareness. Diba? Na it's not all about the other person, but it's all about us. It's all about me. So, tanungin mo yung sarili mo, what is it about me na nagpa-perpetuate ng dynamic na to, na nagko-continue ng cycle na to? And then, you will realize or makakatch mo, eto na naman yung pattern ko. Pattern of people-pleasing. Or ito na naman yung pattern ko. Kino-cover up ko na naman yung low self-worth ko through grandiosity, diba? Through narcissism. Or eto na naman yung pattern ko. Meron na naman akong savior God complex, diba? So, ayan, once we know our pattern, diba, we own it. And the way to do it is not through self-judgment or self-blame. The way to do it is to give yourself compassion. Kasi nga, that is coming from a wounded place in your childhood. Pangalawa, tanungin natin yung sarili natin, anong kailangan ng inner child ko? 'Di ba? Kasi yung mga patterns na yan, 'di ba, they were all created in childhood. So, natutunan mo na the only way you can get validation is to people please, is to sacrifice yourself, etc., etc. So, kailangan sagutin natin yung need ng inner child natin within ourselves and not try to get it outside. So, you be the source of your own validation and self-worth. And the last question that we need to be asking ourselves is, connected ba ako sa sarili ko? Connected ba ako sa inner voice ko? Or nauunahan ako ng fear and lack? Diba? So, you align yourself with wholeness. So, kapag ginawa mo tong work na to, and it happens na nag-end yung relationship, that's okay. That's still a successful relationship. Kasi, you left the relationship more whole than you first entered the relationship. So, it has served its purpose. So, actually, we need to thank the person for showing us yung mga unconscious part ng sarili natin, yung mga wounded part ng personality natin na hindi pa natin na-integrate. Pero, syempre, it's gonna take siguro minimum of 5 years after the conflict, before natin ma-realize na we have to thank them. And also, we don't need to be afraid of losing relationships kasi it's a natural process ng evolution. Kasi 'di ba, you are not the same person 5 years ago or even 3 years ago. So it's not a match anymore. Pero if you force it, well, ayan, pag mas whole ka na, mas kompleto ka na within yourself, you enter relationships not as someone who needs, but someone who is whole and complete. 'Di ba? Kasi that's the whole point of life, is wholeness. It's a deep psychological concept, pero we'll get it if we pay attention. So, ayun lang. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I'll keep it short this time. I'll finish typing alamat next time. So, yun lang. See you sa next video.